You're listening to the Audacity Effect, where bold moves, real talk, and zero permission slips are just how we do things.
We're Jenna and Kelly, two corporate pros building bigger lives on our terms and helping you do the same.
Whether you're launching something new or burning down what no longer fits,
we've got stories, strategies, and sarcasm to match. Let's get audacious.
Bold moves, real talk, no permission slips. Gotta give him my all. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do.
It's happening.
we're doing it.
We are doing this. Okay. All right. Who are you?
Who are you? That's a very invasive question. I'm in your home. I hope that I'll sneak in.
Yes, you did. You did sneak in. I'm Kelly. And yeah, you are Jenna.
I'm Jenna.
Yeah.
Most days.
How do we get here, Jenna?
Well, first I came up your stairs, which was kind of uncomfortable because I did lunges today, and you have a lot of stairs.
I do. So many.
So literally how I got here was upstairs. Maybe sort of figuratively.
Yes.
How I got here.
Let's go there.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So what did you want to do when you grew up, and like how did you get to what you're doing now that you're grown up-ish?
So when I was little, I wanted to be a garbage man. And this was very important to me because I wanted to ride on the back of the truck. So I've always kind of been a thrill seeker, I think.
They make good money too, actually.
This is what I was told later on, but who knew?
You're the cutest garbage
Thank
man
you.
woman ever.
I thought so. So from there, went to college, degrees in English and psychology.
Mm-hmm.
And my first real job out of college, I was a logistics engineer. So there you go. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Smart people stuff.
Yep.
What I hear.
Yep. And so from there, I did that for quite a while, about 10 years, and that ended. And I had to start all over. And from there, I went into sales, direct sales in particular.
You're really good at it. Are really good at it.
Thank you. I really loved it. And we can talk a lot more about direct sales and how much I love it and the merits of that. But I left there and went into the corporate role from the field, and that ended. And I had to start over.
There's a theme here.
There's a theme here. So I started my own business consultancy, and I've been doing that, and I love it. And now I actually, 3 weeks in to a very brand new job, I'm a director of client operations for a financial investment firm.
Excellent. I would totally let you manage and direct my investments.
Thank you.
Innuendo implied.
Thank you. Yeah.
Once you direct my investments.
So how'd you get here?
Oh, I don't even remember what I wanted to be. I wanted to have like horses, and I wanted to be a psychologist. And then I think I drove my parents crazy through college because I changed my degree every 3 to 4 months because I would get I wanted to be a history teacher, an English teacher, back to a psychologist, but they would research their salaries.
Oh, the salaries would get you every time.
And I'm like, wait, I can't. What?
No, I can't live like that.
I have some things I'm really cheap about, but I have expensive taste selectively. So then I guess I took the safe route, though, at the end of the day, because I didn't really want to be was a psychologist. And I think I actually would have been a very good one.
You would have been excellent.
But I decided that business was the safe route to go. So I ended up with a business management degree.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked through that time. I worked at aviation, actually, which was fun. And then I ended up getting an MBA because I had the opportunity to get a degree that was covered by my company. But again, I went the safe route because I could have gotten the psychology degree, but I didn't. I went for the MBA because that's safe, and that's safe. So there's your theme is things stop, and mine is I like to play on the safe side, I guess. Here we are. So I'm still in business, by the way, which I'm pretty good at it.
You're great at it.
I do strategy and planning for a healthcare company. And I'm good at those things, but here we are, and the culture is starting to shift back to going into the office.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for a while I was like, I'll be a CEO of a company. Like, I want to do it. But then I had this moment where I'm like, am I doing it because I want to do that or because I think I should do it?
Right.
Because so much of my life has been, this is what you should do. Yep. Which maybe this is for another conversation, so I won't go too far down that bunny trail. So that's where they are. And so we just kind of got into, you're going to have to start going back into the office more. And I just sort of thought, no.
Yeah.
No.
Nobody wants that.
You already have so much of my life And what do you give me in return? A paycheck, yes, but that could go away tomorrow.
At any given point, trust me on this one.
I do trust you. So I thought about it and I'm like, well, maybe I'll look for another job or maybe I'll do something different. And then I thought, well, but I'm already good at this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's safe here.
Mm-hmm.
And I have contacts here. But then I was like, you know what? I think for the first time in my life, I want to just go out there and do the thing that's maybe not safe. So here we are doing this podcast to talk about us navigating the things that we're going to do that maybe we were forced to do because other things ended or because I don't want to use that as my excuse, I guess, anymore.
I get that. I think that what happened with both of us is that we just made a decision and said no.
Yeah.
And when you get to that point in your life where you decide no, not that, you are forced in a no, not that you are coerced in a no, you decide no, everything changes. And I like to call it like you burn it down. You just burn it down with your no and see what comes out of it. So I think that's where we both are. So what do you want? Like if you had like a thing for people, for our friends that are listening, and we don't know what to call you guys yet. We're going to get into that.
We're going to try on some names.
We're going to try on some names
like,
for you guys.
These pants are just a little too tight for my long torso.
We'll see. We'll see how you feel about what we'll call you. But what do you want them to know? Like if you could tell them one thing right now, what they're going to get from us, what is that going to be?
Well, probably laughs, I hope, or eye rolls. But ideally, two friends to kind of walk through whatever their new adventure looks like, whether it's making a podcast, whether it's starting a new job, whether it's leaving a relationship, because starting something new oftentimes means leaving something old that's no longer serving us.
Yeah.
So I think I would say we want to share our process of doing that with you so you don't feel alone, right? Because I think sometimes we think that, well, I'm the only one.
Yeah.
And everyone else knows what they're doing. I'm just out here by myself and I'm the only one that doesn't know. And if other people found out I didn't know, what would happen?
Yeah. 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 It turns out we don't know what we're doing. You guys, this is our first episode. You don't even know what the outtakes have been.
We're going to save some of them. So you have to follow us on social media to find out who Buddy is.
Yeah. So
and it's great.
It's great. So if I had my wish for you all, friends, audacious ones, that's one name. One name. So if I had my wish for you, audacious ones, my wish would be that you leave every single one of these episodes happy, with a smile on your face, and a little bit of fire. Just knowing that you can do anything, truly, that you want. I love for people to know and to feel that they have absolutely everything they need within them. And you don't have to be qualified to do it. You just have to have the fire and the audacity to do it. So that's where we are, and that's what we want for you.
So you probably noticed maybe a difference between what I want for you, little audacious ones, and what Kelly wants for you. It's not different necessarily, but what you'll probably find in getting to know us is I am more like my favorite color is black and navy and dark gray.
Yes.
And Kelly's favorite color is
pink.
So, there's the little dark humor over on this side and the sweet, adorable humor on the other side. And so that's kind of the vibe that we bring. So we'll see how that plays out.
I mean, there will be some cussing because I love Jesus. I also cuss. So,
She cusses. She put her hands on her hips when she said that with her cute little headband in.
Yes, I do.
Doesn't mess around.
I do not.
So have you ever looked around at well, let me back up a little. You're sitting there thinking, oh, there's no way I could do such and such.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look around and you're like, is that Brad doing such and such? Brad is like incompetent.
Yeah.
Brad is like, hey, Jenna, I was mowing my lawn yesterday.
Does he sound like that?
This Brad does.
Okay.
Yes. I was mowing my lawn, I stubbed my toe, so I had to change his voice. He went from Southern to, I don't know, Orange State's Christmas.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, whoever your Brad is, you look over and you're like, if you can do it, then I can do it.
Absolutely.
And I think that ties maybe back to what you're saying about having some fire of, hey, no, that's motivation. That's not going to get you all the way over the finish line. But I think that's a perfectly, well, that's where I find some inspiration anyways.
Yeah. It's oftentimes you find people that are wildly unqualified doing the craziest thing, and they're going for it. Like, they're going for it and they're making mistakes. And so if you ever think like, I just can't do it, you absolutely can. Look at that Yahoo that had no experience whatsoever.
Yeah, like the people that run every country in the world, it seems like lately.
Yes. There's that. So yes, you can do it too. So how do you get started doing the audacious, bold thing? I think first what you need to do is
put up a picture of Brad in your bedroom.
Oh, God, I don't want to see him in my bedroom.
How about in your mudroom?
Okay, that's better. We'll put Brad in my mudroom. That's first.
You suck, Brad.
You suck, Brad.
But you suck because you don't really suck.
Yeah, I know.
But you suck if you let Brad do it and you don't. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So, first of all, first thing you do is get a pros and cons list.
I thought you were going to say Prozac.
No, pros and cons.
Okay.
You get a pros and cons list.
To be fair, pros and maybe
cons.
You also need Prozac. Mental health is important.
Maybe it is very. Pros and cons list, and take a look at the things that you really love to do. I would grab three that make your heart happy. Again, you don't need to be qualified for this. And look at the pros and the cons of that and how that's going to work for you and in your life. And then next, you have to make the time to find out, to Google. My God, a Google search will help you in so many ways. A chat GPT prompt will help you in so many ways, but you have to make the time to do it. And making the time, how it's easy to say, to make the time, but you actually have to do it. For me, making the time look like I'm not going to scroll. Instead of scrolling, I'm going to really start paying attention and listening to that book and getting some things together. It looked like maybe instead of hanging out with my girlfriends that one time, I'm going to sit down and write things and actually get it done. It looked like taking some time off work and actually working on what was important to me and what I knew I needed to move forward. So I really want to stress that it's not easy at all. Let's not be mistaken that it's easy. It's not easy. It is effort. It is work. And it is really an intention, setting an intention.
What part of this do you think can be, if it was for somebody else, you wouldn't deprioritize it, right? That happens to me a lot. I get, well, I was planning on doing this. Like, I really want to write a book, slowly working on a book. I promised myself I would block 15 minutes a day to write this book. Well, I haven't done it since I got back from vacation. So, and that's because people, other things need me. And I think I'm not one of those people that's like, you have to love yourself, but you sort of do a little bit to then, what is the airplane thing?
Yeah.
Like put your seatbelt
Put
on
your
before you
seatbelt on
help
first.
others.
Yeah.
So if everything that I do is not important, but everyone else's stuff is important, I don't know. That's something that I struggle with a little bit, and I don't have kids or anything. So I feel like if you have kids and you're taking care of a family, that could be even more challenging. So what are your thoughts on how to get over that part, or maybe process or work through that to recognize that, no, these 15 minutes that I booked for myself, they're not negotiable?
Yeah. So I'm going to back up a second. What you also need to look at first is why you're doing it. Like, why are you making the change? Why are you doing the thing? And if it's 15 minutes a day, remember why you're here. I'm here because I want to make my life better. I'm here because I have a story to tell. I'm here because what matters to me right now is this thing. And you take your 15 minutes, you take it. You are not given it. You take your 15 minutes and you do the thing. You set a timer. I set a timer for everything. I really do. You set that timer and you get it done. And then you move on and do everything else that you do for everyone else. But you have to take the time for you and remember why you're doing it. It's real easy to push something aside if you don't remember why you're there.
That makes sense. Can you go back to the pros and cons list? So let's say that my thing that gets me excited is, I want to be an esthetician because I really like getting Brazilian waxes because I am a masochist a bit. Like, I like pain.
You are.
So,
yes.
So I'm making my pros and cons list. So,
Yes.
like, magic number 3 to 5 is what I always use at work.
Yep, 3 to 5 is good.
So pros are, I don't have any. Cons would be, I have to wax people's parts, and I have to make small talk with them
Here we go with the small
waxing
talk.
their parts. It's always a small talk.
It is a small talk. It's a thing you...
Okay, so I'm waxing their parts. I have to talk to them while I'm waxing their parts, and then I don't know, like I have to touch people.
Yes. So what is your why? Why are you doing it?
Oh, no, I don't know, because I think I could get a discount on my waxes because I'm hairy and I have to spend a lot of money on them.
Right. Is that really going to outweigh the fact that you have to small talk people while you're waxing their parts? No, it's not. So that's not your thing.
Okay, so that's a bad
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Not worth the discount on my own wax.
Please no. Okay.
I just think maybe like working through some examples might be helpful.
I like that. What else you got?
Okay, let's see. How about a plumber?
A plumber?
Yes.
You?
Excuse me, I'm very passionate about this.
I wasn't sure. We were talking about you.
I feel like your face was offensive.
Okay, sorry.
I am
sorry.
Not handy, but that's irrelevant. So, okay, so the what's my why there?
Yeah.
Job security, because trade jobs are really hot
Absolutely.
right now, right? I get to make my own schedule-ish. I
Sort
guess,
of, not really.
Okay, don't mess up my pros list
sorry.
for me. Oh. So anyways, I could make my own schedule. Maybe I only plumb on Tuesdays. We don't know. I would have a trade job, so that would be security. And I would learn a new skill, and I wouldn't have to sit at my desk all day, which would probably be better for my butt. The butt was just accidental.
Okay.
Also
Okay.
to plumbing.
Okay. I like it.
Okay. So the cons would be, again, I have to talk to people literally about
we're here.
their shit.
Yeah. Their shit. You have to talk.
Literally. And figuratively, perhaps.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't know what it is about me. I have a very unapproachable face, but people are always like, like they want to talk, and
They do want to talk to you.
So if I was a plumber, that would be a problem.
See,
I'm a female and I have to go to the places by myself.
Yes.
So that could be dangerous.
Yes.
And probably the biggest con is that I would be a plumber.
Yep.
No shade to my plumbers out there.
We love you, plumbers.
Thank you.
Thank you
for being you.
Thank you for doing the shit.
Especially if you're really hot and you come to my house.
Wow.
With a basket.
Wow.
I mean, like not a basket, like one of those belts.
The belt.
Yeah.
Tool belt.
I'm very happily married, but it's nice to have a view.
Sure.
Okay, so that means...
You're not going to be a plumber.
Well,
Okay.
Nope. But I'm passionate about trade work.
Not shit.
That's true.
You're not. So we're moving on from that.
Okay, maybe...
Okay, you guys, are you seeing? You got to work through the thing.
Yeah.
You got to work through the thing. But you got to start with your why. You got to start with why you're here, why it's important, why you're doing this, why this matters to you. And moving on from there is much easier. If you know your why, then I feel like you're halfway there.
I think so. And then helps you keep like the passion when it's hard and when you have to deprioritize other things, perhaps wanting to get a discount on my Brazilian waxes is not going to be enough to get me through.
No.
So give me some examples of a why that would be a good why. Like, is a why I want to provide stability for my family? Is that a why, or is that not like self-centric enough?
No, I think that is a good why. But I think any why is a good why if it matters to you. So again, if you are all about being a plumber and that's important to you and you love it and your why is because, damn it, that's just what I want to do, that's perfect. But your why has to matter to you, and it has to be the thing that gets you out of bed to make you do this when you don't want to. That's the biggest thing about your why. It's going to make you do the thing when you don't feel like it. So I created a journal, and I created a journal because I don't like to journal because people tell me when I have to journal, and it really pisses me off. And I don't want to journal every night. I don't want to journal every morning. And I don't think that I should feel guilty about that. And so I wanted to create a space for people like me who wanted to journal whenever they wanted to journal. And the thought of it scared me
Because the journal police are real, y'all.
They are.
They like pop in your window in the morning and they're like,
gosh. And they have
"Have you written
stickers.
in your journal?"
They have stickers and like tabs and
They tag you like the Jeep people with ducks.
I feel like it.
Oh my God.
I feel like it. But that was a thing for me. And I was like, I'm not the only one that feels like this. And I also want to have a space just for me where I'm not inundated with stickers. I'm not inundated with, I love pink, but I don't want all the colors.
Is a real problem.
I'm telling you, God, these
people are worried about inflation. Sticker inflation.
Stickers. I didn't want that. I wanted to be sure that everyone had a place. Everyone like me had a place to just grab something right when you needed to and leave it be. If you don't write in it for 3 weeks,
did you catch that pun? Right when you needed to?
Right when you needed to.
Right with a W. It works both ways.
But that for me, that was my why. And so I was not qualified to create a journal.
She hates journaling, people. She doesn't like the journal.
I don't like the journal, but I created something and I put prompts in there to help people move on and do the thing. So again,
so your why could be, I don't like this system or this construct. So my why is kind of finding my own place.
Yeah, and I want my other people to find their place too. Like, I'm right there with you. Your why can be anything. It really doesn't matter.
What do you think about rechanneling a why? So what if your why is you really want to be a jockey, but you're 6'3" and 250. You're never going to be a jockey.
No, that's not going to be your story.
So maybe we drill down into, okay, why do you want to be a jockey?
Yeah, we kind of get into it.
And then perhaps if you identify the real root cause of the why, then you can achieve that why through an alternative means. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's fair to say, because maybe you love and thought you wanted to be a jockey and you grew, you had that growth spurt. And so now that's not going to be your story, but you really just love horses and you want to be around it. And so now you have a horse farm. Hi, Jenna.
Yeah. I didn't want to be a jockey.
No.
But yes, that's a thing. So does your why have to be something that makes you money? That's been maybe like I've been using career examples. So perhaps maybe we can talk about something not career based. You can tell where my orientation naturally gravitates to.
I think your why has to be something that sets you on fire. That's it. I don't think it has to be career based. I don't think it has to be with the intent of making money, because not everything is going to make you money. And you have to be okay with that too. I didn't create a journal to make money. I created a journal so that people could have space. That wasn't my goal. I just wanted someone to have space like me. So I think a lot when we talk about your why, back to my direct selling days, I had this person, I had a pretty good sized team, and I had this one incredible woman on my team. And this is my first question always, like, why are you here? Why are you doing this? Why do you want this? And this one woman was there because she just wanted to get away from her children. That was her why. Her why was to get away from her children.
Okay.
And she wanted time. She wanted an excuse to have time to get away and get out of the house. She was a mom of 3 small children. They were like, I think, 3 under 4 at the time when she started, and she just needed space to be herself. I know you're cringing.
I have a lot of thoughts about that, but
I know.
It's good for her.
It is good for her.
Not my story,
but
you say.
No, not your story. But yes, so her why was just to get out of the house. It wasn't about money.
Okay.
So yeah, it doesn't have to make sense to anybody else either.
That's true. So it's your why is finding your fulfillment in the world. So you get up every day and you're passionate about something. Yes. So perhaps the job that you do, maybe I am plumber and esthetician. I don't really like either of those jobs, but they enable me to do something that I am passionate about.
Yeah.
So that resonates with me, because that's why my thought when I chose the career path that I did was I knew I wanted to do something with horses, actually, and I do have horses. I know that they're not cheap.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to go the professional route necessarily, because I was worried about my hobby becoming something that was work. And then maybe you lose the passion. I mean, inevitably when you work, it just changes the dynamics of it, right? So I picked the career that would enable me to do those things.
Yeah.
So now, though, I'm at this weird, is precipice the right word, where But then the career can suck you in, and then that can be almost too much. And then is it worth the thing, like the reason that you started to do it to begin with? Because are you having to sacrifice too much of the reason that you're doing the job or the thing that you don't want to do that does not set your soul on fire? Maybe your anger on fire, but that's about it. Maybe hemorrhoids from sitting in your chair all day. So, and then that's where you say, hold up, this is not working for me. So I think where I'm going or what I'm asking is, what was your why can change, and that's okay.
And it should. I think you change. You change and evolve.
I definitely change.
Yeah.
So your skin is getting really wrinkly.
We're going to talk about that. But, you change and evolve. And so your why, absolutely, it has to change and evolve because it doesn't fit you after a while. And I think that's good,
So even if you found your why before, you have to find it again and again and again. And that's actually a beautiful thing and a fun thing, right?
Yeah.
And so that can stop people from, maybe you found your why once, but now you're stuck and now it's not serving you anymore. And it's scary to go out and be like, oh, I have to start again?
Yes.
But I'm already so comfortable here.
Yes.
I did that already when I was young, or I did it whatever. And now like I'm here, and like, ooh, if I go over there, I don't know. Even like starting a new sport or a new hobby as an adult. Oh, man.
I know. I can't pickleball, but that's awful. I can't do it. But yes, that's exactly it. So you got to get to the point where just knowing that it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be yours. Like, that's the beautiful part of starting over and starting a thing. It's going to be yours every single time.
And you don't have to, well, you might share it with somebody.
You might share it with somebody.
Really wanted to.
Did I ever tell you that I had a pastry business?
What? I am finding this out live on the air.
So I love to bake. Like, baking is my jam. It is, I love it. And I love to bake for people that I love. It makes me so happy. I don't have anything baked right now, but I probably will by the end of the day tomorrow because I just love it. It just makes me happy.
Her face is lighting up, everyone.
It really does. And so I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a pastry business and I'm going to bake all this stuff for all the people and do all the things. And it was great. And I even bought a new oven. I had a double oven so I could do all the baking. Oh my gosh, it was so great until it was not. Because what I learned.
You don't like baking for people you don't love.
I do not like baking for people I don't love. So I started this business and it was going really, really well. It really was. I was making money. I was doing great. And I absolutely hated it.
What was your number one seller?
Key lime cupcakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Key lime cupcakes I was number one.
Maybe
right after the
Kelly post some recipes.
Yeah, I'll post some recipes. I love doing that. But yeah, so my last order was 10 dozen cupcakes for a retirement. And after I finished doing that, I said never again. And the sad part about it is I didn't bake for almost a year after that.
Oh, you killed it.
I killed it.
Yep.
I killed it.
That.
Yeah. So again, maybe not make you money. It may not.
That's okay.
Some
things can be enough just because you love to do them.
Yes.
And I think that's important because that matters. So again, maybe it's just me, but I doubt it. I think we always think that we have to be doing great, grand things, or to your point, like other people have to understand them. And they don't.
No.
And we have this one life and we get to be alive and we get to experience all the things, and like, why not go try and experience them? So I don't want to stay in the safe bubble anymore. I want to go try the things. And I've done things. I've tried things.
Yeah.
But always where I felt, whether accurate or not, probably inaccurate most of the time, where I get sort of control of the things and pushing myself to go out and do something where I don't know if I'm good at it or not isn't, scary.
It's scary. But scary's good.
Scary's good. We like scary.
We like scary.
Speaking of scary, my skin is getting scary. It's getting wrinkly. And Kelly has been telling me, people, for a long time that I need to do something different with my skincare. But up until now, I've just been able to wash my face with fragrance-free soap, and sometimes I put lotion on it.
Close.
But usually I don't. Do you know how many old bottles of toners that I have under my sink? I finally threw them away. But now I'm getting lines. So I bought some skincare and I bought some things. And so that's definitely part of my new journey, because my old skincare routine is not serving me. anymore.
Yeah, well, but it's okay. And now you know that it's not, and you evolved. See that? See how we're full circle here? You evolved and you're doing something different.
Okay,
It's
well,
perfectly fine.
I need skincare accountability, so you're going to have to ask me every time we make one of these, like, hey,
Yes.
did you use your hyaluronic acid today?
Did
Or
you
however
use
you
your
say it.
hyaluronic acid today?
Hyaluronic acid?
Yes.
Hyaluronic. Hi, my name is hyaluronic acid. Seems strange to put acid on your face.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we'll talk about that too.
Okay.
God, I love skincare.
Yeah, Kelly doesn't really love skincare, everyone. And I do not love skincare. I'm like, can't my skin just care for itself? Gosh.
No.
It doesn't.
No, it does not.
Especially when you get old.
Okay. People. Party people.
Party people. Audacious ones.
Audacious ones.
How do we feel about that? Does it roll off the tongue?
I feel like I like it, but I want you to tell us. So, go to our website.
Go to our website. It's amazing.
The Audacity Effect. Oh, I almost commented for you guys. The Audacity Effect. Go to our website, The Audacity Effect. Contact us and tell us your big audacious thing.
Yes, let's have an accountability group. For now, mine's skincare, but we're gonna, share more of our things, and then we're going to hold each other accountable and progress through them together.
Yes.
And if you need help with defining your why,
let's do that too.
Let's talk about that too.
We're gonna read some of those next time. See where we are.
Audacious ones.
Audacious ones.
We'll try out a new name till we find one that sticks.
Yes.
All right. I guess until next week.
Later, taters.
Bye.